Hello and welcome to the Pokébrarian Pokémon Emerald Casual playthrough. We are just going to proceed from where we left off last time here. Oh. No. We're not going to do that. Okay. So, on our team, we've got Helmut, Frogger, Xavier, and Rocket. Rocket is only a temporary addition to the team, but we will need him for HMs. Helmut's got the Quick Claw, Absorb, Tackle, Sunspore, and Leech Seed. Frogger's not holding any items, Tackle, Growl, Mud Slap, and Water Gun. And Xavier is also not holding any items and knows Growl and Confusion. So we are going to take... we're going to put Xavier up front for some swap training. And we're going to head out on our way. So, Rustboro City. Did I beat the gym? I did. Alright, good. So, we're on to retrieving the Devon Goods. Oh, it's you! You're that fantastic trainer who helped me in Petalburg Woods. Help me! I was robbed by Team Aqua. I have to get the Devon Goods back. If I don't, I'm going to be in serious trouble. So we're going to go this way. And this is Route 116, so we're going to have some new encounters. We're going to have possibly the opportunity to catch a couple new Pokemon. Like right away here. Alright, so it's an Abra. Abras are tough to catch. Abra is a Generation 1 Pokemon. They've been around forever. The thing that makes them tough to catch is that they only know one move, and that move is Teleport. So unless you have a way to prevent them from using moves on the first turn, like putting them to sleep, they will do that. So the only hope you have of ever catching an Abra is to throw a Pokeball at it as soon as you see it, and cross your fingers. My Pokemon rule, check them out! Youngster Joey. Youngster Joey would like to battle. Send out a Machop. Well, we are going to... Oh, Machop, you're going to have a bad time when I hit you with Confusion. Yup. Bad time. And it low kicks, which does hardly anything. One more Confusion will take it down. And Xavier grows to level 9. Youngster Joey is defeated. Ouch, a scrape. I have to put on a bandage. We get 144 Pokédollars. So after a stressful week and a couple of really stressful things that happened in the Nuzlocke episode that's going to air tomorrow, which you will see when it comes out, it's kind of nice to just chill and play a casual Pokemon game where there are no stakes. My bug Pokemon are tough, let's battle! I was actually thinking about not recording an Emerald episode this week, but, you know, this is pretty fun. I like casual play, and I like talking about Pokemon and doing this side of it, so it's an enjoyable time for me. I'm not gonna pass up the opportunity to visit with you all and just grind our way through the early levels of Pokemon Emerald together. I think it's a good time, so I wouldn't miss it. Xavier gained some experience. Gonna switch for Nincada because it is a bug type that is not part poison, so our psychic attacks won't work well on it. And if it knows any bug type moves, it could really hurt Xavier. Nincada. I don't know if I've talked about Nincada before. Nincada is a crazy kind of Pokemon. It has two evolutions that happen at the same time. The first one is it evolves into Ninjask. But then, when it evolves into Ninjask, if you set up its evolution correctly, it leaves behind a second Pokemon called Shedinja. That is, it sheds skin. And Shedinja is crazy. It has only 1 HP, but it knows it has the static ability Wonder Guard, which means that it can't take damage from any conventional damage source. So the only things that can do damage to Shedinja are damage over time moves, like Leech Seed, or a status effect that would do damage over time, like Poison or Burn, things of that nature. So it's very, very difficult to defeat if you ever fight a Shedinja. So they can be interesting to play with, because you kind of have this trick that you can do. We're not going to use Shedinja this game, but if you ever want to just have a really different experience playing Pokemon, that's kind of a fun way to do it. Pokebrarian found a Repel. Always useful. I study at school, and I study on the way home, too. So this is school kid Karen. She sends out a Shroomish. And we are going to Confusion that Shroomish. Couple times. We'll just take it out here real fast. So, something I've been meaning to talk about. I got Pokemon Quest on my iPhone, and I've been messing around with that a little bit. I think just because of the repetitive nature of Pokemon Quest, it's not a game that I would play like as a series, because it's very grindy and repetitive, and it's not going to be a super fun game to watch over a long period of time. But I think in a couple weeks, maybe when I'm happy with my Pokemon Quest file, I might do a live stream and just show off a little bit of what Pokemon Quest looks like and how it works and what you do with it. Just to say, like, you know, hey, it's a free game. It's available on the Switch and also on mobile platforms, iPhone and Android phones. So, you know, it could be fun to just kind of look at it and talk about it together. If you love Pokemon and don't necessarily have the money to buy every new Pokemon game, which is a problem that I have, this is kind of a fun way to get that Pokemon feel and play with some of your favorite Pokemon characters without having to spend all the money. I have no potions. That is a real problem. Let's go back to Rustboro. I did not know I was totally out of potions. Oh, so here's an Inkata. We can try to catch that. Just for Pokedex completion purposes. Oh, that's just perfect. That is so ideal. Oh god. Well, it would have been ideal, except Leech Life is a Bug-type move. Alright, let's switch in. We'll switch in Helmut. We'll just Leech Seed it. And it's going to harden itself. And then the Leech Seed will drain a little bit of its health. Now that that's working, we can just start throwing Pokeballs. See how this goes. Alright. Nincada was caught. Let's data was added to the Pokedex. Nincada, the trainee Pokemon. It makes its nest at the roots of a mighty tree. Using its whisker-like antennae, it probes its surroundings in the pitch-black darkness of soil. Nope, we won't nickname our Nincada. We're just going to head back to Rustboro, heal up at the Pokemon Center, and buy some potions. So, I think the lag, the little pauses that happen when I'm playing this game have to do with my emulator. So they're never going to be completely resolved. I can look at a couple of my emulator settings and see if I can get that squared away. It doesn't seem to affect my Prism game, which I'm playing on a different emulator at all. So I don't think it's my computer or the ROMs. I think it's the emulator. Where the crap is the Pokemon Mart? Oh, gosh, right. Right in front of me. Okay. My Pokemon evolved. It has a lot of HP now. I should buy super potions for it instead of ordinary potions. Yes. Yes, you are wise. That is exactly what we're going to do. Going to buy 5 super potions, and we're going to buy some more balls. Let's do 4 more. Then we're going to head back out. Oops. Wrong way. Go this way. Head back out onto Route 116 and encounter a Poochyena, which we already have one of. This will not be a good fight for Xavier, so let's swap. Oh, I forgot to put Nincada in the box. That's okay. We'll get him in a little bit. Let's Stun Spore him. Which didn't work, so we'll just hit him with some Absorb. Stun Spore would paralyze if it hit, but... Hey, there we go. Helmut's Effect Spore poisoned the Poochyena. Good. And I think that'll finish it off. Yes, indeed. Xavier and Helmut each get a little bit of experience. Not a lot. Hey, girl. I'll never become an elegant trainer like Roxanne this way. Uh-oh. If the tunnel doesn't go through, then I'll just go over the top. It's a dead end up here. I'm bored, so can we battle? And so this is going to be a double battle. Hiker Clark and Youngster Johnson want to battle. Hiker Clark sent out Geodude. Youngster Johnson sent out Shroomish. And we have a pretty good team together to deal with these guys. We are going to Confusion the Shroomish and Water Gun the Geodude. Which should work quite well to take them both out. And let's see. Water Gun won't work well on Shroomish, so we'll just tackle it. Excellent. So they have 1 Pokemon left between the two of them. So we both gain a little more experience. Youngster Johnson sent out Lotad. We'll take this down quickly. Xavier gained 63, Frogger gained 63, Hiker Clark and Youngster Johnson were defeated. Gasp, gasp! Losing made me tired. That was fun, even though I lost. And we get 448 Pokédollars for winning. Another hiker here. We'll rock you hard. Oh, please don't. I don't need to get rocked. Hiker Devon. Sent out a Geodude, which has the Rockhead ability. That's why Trace is fun. You learn the names of all these static abilities that you never see or care about or use any other time in the game. And there goes Geodude. Xavier grows to level 11. Learns Double Team. All this is good. Hiker Devon is about to use Geodude. Let's stick it in. Hit with some more confusion. One more time, and that will finish off that Geodude. Excellent. Player defeated Hiker Devon. Ay, 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 no contest at all. Oh, well, don't challenge me to fights, bruh. Alright. So we're gonna cut some trees with a rocket. Got another double battle up here. What am I doing? There we go. Just so you know, I've never once been bested by anyone at anything. When you lay your eyes on my Pokemon's gorgeous fur, their beauty will render you helpless. Their fur, you say. Their gorgeous fur. Lady Sarah and Rich Boy Dawson want a battle. Got a Lotad and a Zigzagoon. Let's see. We're going to hit Lotad with Confusion. We're going to Water Gun the Zigzagoon. Lots of status decreases here, guys. Maybe you could stop that now. It's really annoying. Ah, there we go. We confused Lotad. And Water Gun will take out Zigzagoon. Gain a little bit of experience. Rich Boy Dawson sends out Poochyena, which is a bad scene for Xavier. I don't think it's high enough level to know any Dark-type moves, but... we're just gonna have to switch up a little bit. What the crap? Why? What? Why do you have a full restore, lady? That is some truly magnificent garbage you're pulling there. I am not pleased. Well, there. She wasted her full restore. There goes Lotad. We each gain a little bit of experience. Now she's going to set out her own Zigzagoon. And Frogger is going to Water Gun Poochyena out of the fight. Frogger grows to level 15. Frogger's trying to learn Bide. Yeah, we can dump Tackle for Bide. Well, we can dump... I don't know. One of these. They're both not very good. Yeah, we'll dump Tackle. Frogger forgot Tackle, and Frogger learned Bide. Xavier is going to Confusion. Frogger will Water Gun. That will probably take out the Zigzagoon. Yes, definitely for sure. That is the end of that. Oh my goodness, this is a new experience for me. Oh, baby, say it isn't so! 3,200 Pokédollars for winning. And we also get a potion. Alright. So, I've reached a minor conundrum. I am out of water, which makes it hard for me to continue talking as much as I have to for a record. So, I'm going to run upstairs and get some more water. And thanks to the magic of video editing, I will be right back. And we're back. Another double battle. We learn all sorts of things at the trainer's school. I want to test things out for real. Let me teach you how strong my adorable Pokemon is. So this double battle thing is new in Generation 3, and as you can see, at least early in the game, they're a bit obsessed with it. They really, really want you to know how cool their stuff is. So we've got Ralts and Meryl versus Xavier and Frogger. That's not a great matchup. We might fix that. Let's swap Helmet for Xavier. And yeah, we'll stick in with Frogger. We'll just bide. So in later generations, starting in Generation 6, Ralts and Meryl both become part Fairy type, which is more of an FYI. If you haven't played those later generation games yet, it doesn't mean a lot to you. But in these early games, Meryl is pure water and Ralts is pure psychic, meaning that there are some tricks that work on them. In this game, like using Absorb on the Meryl works really, really well. Oh, Frogger didn't bide anything. Nobody attacked him. Because apparently... See, that's the trouble with bide. It works great if you're the only target and you're fighting an offensive opponent. If you're fighting a staller, or you're in one of these double battles where the damage is shared around... you don't have as many guarantees that you're going to get hurt enough to have bide do anything. And one more Absorb should finish it off. Or a Water Gun. Ralts fainted. Jerry and Janice were defeated. I slacked off in school, that's why I lost. You're a notch above me. We get 324 Pokédollars, and continuing on. Is there anything down there? No, not really. We will cut the tree. Pick some pineapple berries. And some chesto berries. And some more chesto berries. And some more pineapple berries. Pokébrarian found an ether. And we will just go back through this little annoying tree maze the way we came. Talk to this guy. Roar! What's going on? I was digging the tunnel without any tools when some goon ordered me out. That tunnel is filled with Pokemon that react badly to loud noises. They could cause an uproar. That's why we stopped using heavy equipment for tunneling. I am worried that the goon will do something stupid and startle the Pokémon into an uproar. Oh, what am I to do? We were on our walk, Pico and I, when we were jumped by an odd thug. The scoundrel made off with my darling Pico. Roar, Pico! So this is Rust Turf Tunnel, which is going to, but does not yet, connect Rustboro and Verdant Turf, hence Rust Turf. Rust Turf Tunnel is full of Whismur, who are kind of annoying little normal-type Pokemon that have moves that are related to them making a lot of noise. We are going to Confusion. One-shot Whismur. Xavier grows to level 12. Gonna pop up here and get this item. Got a Pokeball. And what, are you coming? Come and get some then! Dude, why did you... He's like, come get some, bro, and then he backs away from me. Are you sure? Yeah, let's come get some. Grah! Keel haul it all! That hostage Pokemon turned out to be worthless. And to think I made a getaway in this tunnel to nowhere. Hey, you! So you want to battle me? And, Team Aqua battle begins. Team Aqua Grunt would like to battle. Send out Poochyena. Okay, so this Poochyena probably does no bite, so we're gonna get Xavier out of here. Because super effective damage is no fun for anyone. Here comes Frogger. We are going to Water Gun that Poochyena. So later on, the Team Aqua guys actually start using some Water-type Pokemon, but it's pretty funny for a while, because they're like, Team Aqua, and we talk like pirates and say keel haul and funny pirate talk, but we don't use any Water-type Pokemon. Urgh, my career in crime comes to a dead end. We get 220 Pokédollars. This is plain not right. The boss told me this would be a slick and easy job to pull. All I had to do was steal some package from Devon. Ch! You want it that badly? Take it! And we get back the Devon Goods. And he runs away from us like a scared child. Pico, am I glad to see you're safe. Pico owes her life to you. They call me Mr. Briny. And you are... Ah, so you are Pokébrarian. I sincerely thank you. Now, if there's anything that troubles you, don't hesitate to tell me. You can usually find me in my cottage by the sea, near Petalburg Woods. Come, Pico, we should make our way home. Pio, says Pico, and they leave. And we can't go that way, because, as you can see, the tunnel doesn't go all the way through. I'm going to get one more chance to catch a Whismur here. Oh, that was silly. We're going to Confusion it. Alright, that's an acceptable catching range. Chuck some balls. Make some slurpy slurpy noises while I drink my water. Chuck some more balls. There we go. Whismur was caught. Whismur's data was added to the Pokedex. Whismur the Whisper Pokemon. Its cries equal a jet plane in volume. It inhales through its ear canals. Because of this system, it can cry continually without having to catch its breath. And that is just weird. It breathes through its ears, huh? Okay. The stuff they come up with to have in these Pokédex entries is just wild. I mean, that's pretty tame compared to some of the really weird stuff that's out there, but still. Ow. One more confusion. And that's the end of that Whismer. We get some more experience, and we're going to leave. And there was much rejoicing. Yay! Alright. Roar! That goofy goon hightailed it out of the tunnel. I can go back to digging! And in here? To get to Verdanturf without using this tunnel, you'd have to cross the sea to Dewford, sail on to Slateport, then travel through Mauville. Which is exactly what we're going to be doing. That rust turf tunnel there, at first we had a huge work crew boring through rock with the latest machinery, but we had to stop. It turns out that we would have had a negative effect on wild Pokemon in the area, so we've got nothing to do but loll around here doing nothing. There's a man digging his way to Verdanturf all by his lonesome. He's desperate to get through. He says that if he digs little by little without using machines, he won't disturb Pokemon, and he'll avoid harming the natural environment. I wonder if he made it through yet. Alright. Well, so this is the guy, and we'll come back to him and his digging later. Probably should have super potioned before we went in the tall grass, but we'll just switch Pokemon and get rid of the beepy beepy. Yeah, Helmut, you take this one. I'll let you do that. We'll just absorb some health. So Uproar, the move that Whismer is using, is similar to some other moves that are in this game. If you use it once, it locks you into using it, like Rollout, for 2 to 5 turns before you are done. Helmut grows to level 14. Let's get a super potion out of our bag here. Actually, we can just use... No, we need a super potion. Get Xavier back up to full. So that we can, what, not run into any more encounters? Now, here's one. Whismer. So I'm not 100% sure about this, but I think that Xavier tracing Whismer's soundproof has the added bonus of making him immune to Uproar, which is probably why they're not using it on me. Oh, how did it go? The Devon Goods? You did! You got them back! You really are a great trainer. I know. As my thanks, I'll give you another Great Ball. Got the Great Ball? Excuse me, please come with me. This is the Devon Corporation's 3rd floor. Our president's office is on this floor. Anyway, I can't tell you how much I'm grateful for what you've done. By the way, that parcel you got back for us, could I get you to deliver that to the shipyard in Slateport? It would be awful if those robbers tried to take it again. So, could I count on you to do that for me? Oh, that's right. Could you wait here a second? Our president would like to have a word with you. Please come with me. Please, go ahead. I'm Mr. Stone, the president of the Devon Corporation. I just got word about you. You saved our staff not just once, but twice. I have a favor to ask of an amazing person like you. I understand that you're delivering a package to Slateport Shipyard. Well, on the way, could you stop off in Dewford Town? I was hoping that you'd deliver a letter to Stephen in Dewford. And we get a letter? Now, you should know that I am a great president, so I'd never be so cheap as to ask a favor for nothing in return. That's why I want you to have this, and we get a Pokénab. That device, it's a Pokemon Navigator, or Pokénav for short. It's an indispensable tool for any trainer on an adventure. It has a map of the Hoenn region. You can check the locations of Dewford and Slateport easily. By the way, I've heard that sinister criminals, Magma and Aqua, I believe, have been making trouble far and wide. I think it would be best if you rested up before you go on your way. So he heals us up. Well then, Pokébrarian, go with caution and care. Okay, so, mini rant. Why does everybody in this game... Oh, yeah, go see Captain Stern in Slateport. Okay, we got that. Why does everybody in this game, and in all of these games for that matter, implicitly trust every 10-year-old with a full roster of Pokemon? Like, look at my guys here. These are not Pokemon that adults could not catch and raise. There's nothing terribly special about my Pokemon team at this point. You know, I mean, I get it. Once you become, like, the region champion, by the end of the game, yes, it would make sense for adults to trust you implicitly. But at the beginning of the game, you're a 10-year-old kid who's managed to get your hands on a handful of not terribly great Pokemon, and every adult in the Hoenn region is like, hey, you're pretty awesome. Can you run errands for us? And let's give you valuable technology and important correspondence and ask you to schlep it around for us. Okay. Oh, wow, that's a Pokénav. It came about as a result of our president's desire to learn about the feelings of Pokemon. Would you like me to describe its features in detail? No. I think you'll find out just by trying the Pokénav out. I'm developing new kinds of Pokeballs, but I haven't made much headway. We're developing a device for talking with Pokemon, but we haven't had much success. I'm trying to develop a device that visually reproduces the dreams of Pokemon, but it's not going well. Well now, what shall I work on developing next? Our company allows us to make our inspirations into reality. One couldn't ask for a better environment as an engineer. I've been trying to develop a device that resurrects Pokemon from fossils, and it's working! So... Hi there, you're always welcome here. This guy says, it sounds like they've recovered the ripped-off Devon Goods. Alright. Oh, hey. I've been developing an added feature for the Pokénav, and it turned out great. Pokébrarian, may I see that Pokénav, the one our president gave you? There you go, Pokébrarian. I added a new feature named Match Call to your Pokénav. Using the Match Call feature, you can chat with people who have been registered in your Pokénav. Pokébrarian, our President Stone should be registered in your Pokénav. Test it out. Please give our president a call. Which we're supposed to do right now. Oh, Pokébrarian, since you called me, the Pokénav must be working properly. Other people will be registered, so try calling them up too. Good, you seem to be quite happy. How could I know that? It's because I'm looking down at you from my office window. Ha 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 ha. See you again! So, this is the phone. Obviously. Okay, I'd better get back to work. Please take care, Pokébrarian. So the phone is very similar to how it works in Gold, Silver, and Crystal. You get to save trainer information from trainers who you've previously fought, and then it will let you call them back, and you can challenge them to rematches and that sort of thing. But unlike Gold and Silver, I don't believe that the trainers who you store in the Pokénav can call you at will and hassle you endlessly. I think you have to call them before you get rematches. Which is probably good, because as much as I love Generation 2, and I love it a lot, it might be my favorite generation of Pokemon, even with all of its oddities and weirdness. Much as I love Generation 2, it's not any fun at all to have those trainers hassling you all the time. Exploring a cave isn't like walking on a road. You never know when wild Pokemon will appear. It's full of suspense. Route 115 to Rustboro City, this way. So we're going to run over here and get a Super Potion, which we put away in the items pocket. So there's nothing else really that we can do in this whole part of the map, aside from like try to catch an Abra or some of the rare Pokemon on Route 16, which I'm not going to worry about right this moment because it's more fun to move the story forward. The way that we move the story forward, is to talk to May, actually, first. Oh, hi, Pokébrarian. You had a match call feature put on your Pokénab. Let's register each other so we can contact one another anytime. Registered May in the Pokénab. Oh, by the way, I passed Mr. Briney in Petalburg Woods. I guess he's on his way home to his cottage by the sea. How's your Pokédex coming along, Pokébrarian? Mine's looking pretty decent, so how about a little battle? Sure, why not? You just became a trainer, Pokébrarian. I'm not going to lose. And yes, you totally are, because I'm going to beat you senseless. Wingull. So, Wingull's a flying water type. It's about an even keel whether Helmet would be better or worse than Xavier. I'm going to stick with Xavier for now. Ugh. And it supersonics me. Which is just excessively stupid. Excessively stupid. Don't punch yourself. No, stop. Alright, let's cheese this with a Super Potion. Cheesy, cheesy, cheese, cheese. I don't, I try not to rely too heavily on items in battle, but confusion on the first turn is just there. I just hate confusion hacks. It's no fun. Like, just stop doing... No, wake up. There, good. Then again, this is a casual playthrough. The point of this is to have fun playing and talking about Pokemon. And getting pointlessly beat to snot because I won't... You know, because I'm going to get on my high horse about not using items in battle is silly. Okay, Trico. You know, Xavier's probably still the best choice. For who I have on the team right now. Quick attacks me. Yes, now it's my turn. Get confused, May. And the confuse hacks works. Man, Trico's a neat Pokemon. I like Trico a lot. Alright, come on, hit yourself again. Let's do it. Nope, he quick attacks me. Alright. Xavier's down, but this is going to be exceedingly short-lived. We'll switch into Helmut. And we'll just, I don't know. Doesn't really matter. We'll tackle it. Bye. Trainer May is defeated. Yikes, you're better than I expected, and we get 900 Pokédollars for winning. Oh, by the way, Mr. Briney, who I just passed, Pokébrarian, you just moved here, so you might not know this, but Mr. Briney was once a revered seafarer. And that's... yeah, okay. So that's all she's going to tell us. the reason that that's important is that if you've never played this before, and I believe that this is actually, you can make this mistake in Ruby and Sapphire, because I think they change when you run into May. If you've never played the game before, you can get really stuck here and not know what to do next. But what you're supposed to do is go back through Petalburg Woods and talk to Mr. Briney and have him take you by boat. There we go. Another cut tree. Get an X accuracy, which is not super awesome. You're supposed to talk to Mr. Briney and have him take you by boat to... Oh, and the berries that we planted here grew back. Got some oran berries. Pecha berries. And cherry berries. So the berries, that's good. So what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to go back through Petalburg Woods, talk to Mr. Briney, and he will offer to ferry you to Dewford Town. So I think this trainer we weren't able to fight before. Oh, maybe so. Oh, neat. That's the badge from Rustboro Gym. You must be a trainer. You should try using this item. Hey, Miracle Seed. Alright then. Let's switch up who's holding what item. Put the Miracle Seed on Helmut. And we'll give Frogger the Quick Claw. For now. And then there's an item over here we were never able to access before. Got a Great Ball. Another item. Got an X attack. And I don't really use those a lot, so we may sell some of those X items. And then there's our shortcut out. Back to Route 104. We jump down that ledge, and here is Mr. Briney's cottage. So let's go talk to him. Hold on, lass. Wait up, Pico. You're Pokébrarian. You saved my darling Pico. We owe so much to you. What's that? You want to sail with me? You have a letter bound for Dewford and a package for Slateport, then. Quite the busy life you must lead. But certainly what you're asking is no problem at all. You've come to the right man. We'll set sail for Dewford. Yes, we will. Dewford it is, then. Anchors away. Pico, we're setting sail, my darling. And here we go. To Dewford Town. And the Pokénav is ringing. Beep! Oh, Pokébrarian! Where are you now? It sounds windy wherever you are. I just heard from Devon's Mr. Stone about your Pokénav, so I decided to give you a call. It sounds like you're doing fine, so that's fine with me. You take care now. Click. Register Dad Norman in the Pokénav. Ahoy, we've hit land in Dewford. I suppose you're off to deliver that letter to, who was it now? Stephen. Yes, we are. Okay, so... everybody's full up. Talk to some people. Dewford is a tiny island community. If something gets trendy here, everyone picks up on it right away. This is a renowned fishing spot. Are you getting the itch to fish? Well, of course we are. I hear you and I like what you're saying. I'll give you one of my fishing rods. Obtained the old rod. Okay, and as an added bonus, I'll even throw in a little fishing advice. Blah, 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 blah. can go ahead and read that. Basically, it's just some advice on how to fish. There's some timed button pressing in this game that you have to do to fish. I don't know that it adds that much, but there's a lot to be said for living on a small island like this in harmony with Pokemon and the family. Aww. I left the major port of Slateport City when I married my husband here. Life goes by slowly on this little island, but being surrounded by the beautiful sea, that's happiness too. Alright. So, don't think there's anything else to find over there. Talk to this guy. I like what's hip, happening, and trendy. I'm always checking it out. Listen, have you heard about this new skill letter? That's right, of course you know. I mean, sheesh, skill letter. It's the hottest thing and cool. Wherever you're from, skill letter is the biggest thing happening, right? I don't remember why you answer yes or no to this. Let's say no and really upset him. Huh? It's not the hip and happening thing? Well, hey, you have to tell me what's new and what's in. Oh, that's right. So we get to pick whatever we want now. Got it. So I like to just put in some real nonsense. So we'll put in foo 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 foo. Yes, we'll do the foo 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 hustle. The trendy saying is shown, yes. Now we're gonna make him say silly stuff. Foo 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 hustle? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I knew that. Knew it all along. Of course I knew about that. Foo 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 hustle, right? Yeah, that's it. It's there. Isn't foo 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 hustle the coolest or what? It's the hippest thing in hip. You think I'd not know about it? Skill letter. It's like so 5 minutes ago. Now foo 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 hustle is what's vital and in tune with the times. Yes, so we're just gonna make them say silly things at every opportunity. What's in vogue? Why, it has to be foo 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 hustle. I can't imagine what life would be like without foo 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 hustle. I'm studying up on the hip and trendy foo 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 hustle now. Is it true that there's a deep link between foo 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 hustle and radio? No. What? Is that so? It's not easy for an older feller like me to keep up with trends. I'm teaching my Pokemon about foo 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 hustle, but it's not going well. It's a bit too much, I think. Across the sea, is foo 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 hustle even more popular? This whole business about foo 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 hustle, isn't there a TV show on it? Oh, we are going to have so much fun with this. I collect official foo 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 hustle licensed merchandise. I have official foo 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 hustle dolls, official foo 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 hustle brand clothing, and officially licensed foo 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 hustle picture books. Haha, I own. I'm not sharing anything with you. Anyway, as I was saying earlier, we should get together and organize a foo 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 hustle party on the island. Oh, a smashing good idea. It will settle once and for all who is the best at foo 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 hustle. Brilliant indeed. Starting today, our lives will revolve around foo 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 hustle. Yes, so we've just, in a very Lovecraftian manner, implanted this idea into the minds of everybody on this island. They're all going insane, trying to figure out what it means and how to prove who's best at it. My work here is done. We're going to switch Helmut up front because there's a couple fisher guy battles we got to do. What do people do if they need to go to a washroom? What if my rod hooks a big one while I'm in the washroom? I just can't go. So he's worried about being so nervous about... He's so nervous about fishing, he doesn't know if he can go to the bathroom. Okay. We're going to absorb. Oh, I don't remember if they have liquid ooze. That might be a thing. Well, apparently this one doesn't, at least. Oh, I hate you. I hate you so much. Just stop it with the... stupidness. And it poisons me. But we're still absorbing, and it doesn't have the liquid ooze ability. So, Liquid Ooze, which is what I'm worried about, would mean that if you used any health draining effects on these things, you would get poisoned by them. But, well, some Tentacool have that ability, not all of them do, so... Tentacool, as you may have been able to figure out, is a poison water type Pokemon. Confusion's not helping me here, bro. Yeah, really Confusion paired with any other stall status. Poison, paralyze, burn. Just really messes up your day, because... Anyway, 247 experience points growing to level 15. Fisherman Ned is defeated. I lost because I'm trying not to go to the washroom. Well, go pee. Like, I don't understand. Alright. Let's use an antidote on Helmut. And since we're like 10 steps from the Poké Center, we'll just save our healing items. Nurse Joy is going to fix us right up. Thank you for waiting. Alright, so we're back on the road. We're going to fight one more fishing trainer. And that will be the end of our time for today. Next time we will do two things. We're going to do the Dewford Gym, which is a fighting type gym. And we're going to do this cave over here. Granite Cave, which will let us catch our next team member. Which do you prefer, fishing in the sea or a stream? Fisherman Elliot would like to battle, send out Magikarp. It's a level 10 Magikarp. We're going to eat it. Yup. Critical hit, super effective. Good night. And a Tentacool. Stick in. I suppose, technically, if fighting it gets too annoying with Helmut, we can switch over to Xavier, because it's going to be, being part poison, it will be weak to Psychic. Yes, this is annoying. I'm annoyed. You've annoyed me. Now you're going to die. Alright. Xavier's out. Oh, so this one has Clear Body. That's why it wasn't hurting... hurting Helmut with Absorb. There we go. Took that Tentacool down. Everybody gets a little experience and another Magikarp. So we'll just stay in here and let Xavier finish it off. Splash, splashy, splash, splash, splash. One more Confusion will take it down. That's the end of Magikarp. We get almost no experience. Fisherman Elliot was defeated. Like in deep sea fishing, I lost spectacularly. And we get 400 Poké Dollars. Fishing's great, but so is battling. If you don't mind, can we meet again? So we register him in the Pokénav. And we're going to heal up at the Pokemon Center and call this an episode. So like I said, next time we'll do Brawly's Gym and Granite Cave. Thanks so much for watching. I really hope you're all enjoying this series and the channel itself. If you like the video, give us a like, leave a comment, and hit that subscribe button to help the channel out. Just want to give a shout out to the Pokébrarian community, everybody who's watching these videos and helping me get established on YouTube. I really appreciate you. Thanks so much. And you guys all have a great day, okay? We'll see you next time.